Okie dokie, brothers and sisters and fellow amphibians, it is your friendly neighbourhood Toad again, and I'm just going to go through a few of my medium to large folding knives. These are what I consider to be the more reliable work knives that basically ain't going to let you down. You can beat these, smash them, and they're going to come back and ask for more. Firstly though, I'm cheating a little bit on this Gerber. This is the fixed blade version. Now I also have the folding blade version, which is the one I actually wanted to show you, but I can't for the life of me find it. I have both of these. I bought them both at the same time. I believe these superseded a previous model where they had trouble where the blades were snapping. But honestly, these are workhorses. The folder especially, I love it. It is absolutely wonderful. So definitely get yourself one of these. This is my go-to knife for opening tin cans. I just like opening tin cans with knives, you know, that's just the way it is. But this is good. Anyway, the folder, if I could find it, I would show you, but it's hiding somewhere. Probably a bit camera shy, who knows. There you go. Let's get rid of that one. Now this first one is a little bit of a mystery to me because I actually don't remember buying it. But it's in my case with the other knives, so I obviously did buy it. But it's, I honestly don't remember when I got it. But it's not a bad old piece of steel. It's got Old Forge written just there. I'm guessing it's just stainless steel. It's made in China. But it's alright. It's one of those sort of knives you can just keep on cutting with it. It takes an edge very well. Not a bad looking little knife. I'm not very keen on the handle. It's a little bit soft for me, slippy. But it's a pretty thing, and yeah, it comes back for more. Lovely, lovely little knife. Obviously the size up to 6 inches is my choice, but that's mainly because I don't have any knives bigger than 6 inches. Folding knives, I should say. Now this next one, a lot of you will already know, is the Imperial. Look at this, isn't that wonderful? Now this is definitely one of those knives. It feels fantastic in the hand. It's just wonderful to work with. Look at this, it's put together really well. That's some sort of rubber, I'd say. But yeah, a good cutter, very reliable, decent lockup, cleans up well, cheap at half the price, whatever much it costs, I don't remember, but that's lovely, definitely. So you can go just there next to your friend. Next is this Rough Rider coal miner, which is a nice shiny blade, but it cleans up really well. I use this quite a lot. 440 steel. I love the handle. I like this texture. I love this, the feel of this. I've got a few of these coal miner knives, different sizes. But yeah, it's a lovely looking knife. Definitely something you can get out of your pocket and never be embarrassed that you've got this. Strangely enough, I don't know what this style knife is, but if you have a look, the handles are almost exactly the same shape. Please don't lie to me because I don't know what this is. But it's alright. As I say, it's one of those things I've collected along the time. I never really bothered investigating what the style is. I just like the look of it and I got it. Now this one is a beauty. Made by EKA, a Swedish company. It is Sandvik 12C27. Sharp as a razor, incredibly reliable knife. Fantastic to use, decent sized blade. Lovely, lovely handle to use. This is great for when it's wet. This is not going to slip. look at that. I mean, it's a nice looking knife. This would make a very, very good fishing knife. I mean, I don't fish anymore, but yes, this would be a good one. It'd probably be a good skinner as well. But yeah, and it's a nice looking design. Look at that. Very underrated knife, I think. Very underrated company. They've got quite a few tasty bits of kit for sale, and I will be investing in more of them in the future. But look at that. Isn't that lovely? You know you've got something in your hand when you got this. That's for sure. Next, for your enjoyment, is another Rough Rider. I have a few of these Rough Rider hunters. This actually is my favourite of them. Again, you can use these, bash them about. They don't cost a lot of money. But the thing is, they actually work very well. And they'll keep coming back and asking for more. They're tough old knives. And I love this handle. I do like this texture. I really do. But yeah, this is one of those sort of knives. Again, you're not going to be embarrassed getting it out of your pocket. They're not a lot of money, and it works. Gin, what, 440 steel as normal with Rough Riders. But it's put together really well. You know, there's no movement there. You get a decent edge on these. You know, they are what they are, but I think this is a very, very, very good example of these. Like I said, I've got a few of these, and at some point I'll probably get those out to look at as well. Any excuse to flash the knives around. But look at that, isn't that lovely? Now next to it is his brother. This is the Schrade Uncle Henry. Now I actually prefer the old timer to look at. However, in the hand, this is far better. It's got a lovely swell on the handle there. I mean, look at this finish. It's great. Now, I don't have anything to compare this against. I don't own a Book 110. I will get one day. These are nowhere near the price of books, and they're nothing like the steel. This is 7CR or something, if I remember right. But this, again, you know, you've got a knife in your hand when you got this. You know this is okay. And I've used these, all of these. They've all been bashed around. And like I said, these knives will come back and ask for more and say, is that the best you've got? But look at that. And it's a fine looking hunting knife as well. Very, very lovely. Takes you back to the old days, what they used to be like. Well, what I imagine they used to be like, I should say. But look at that. Lovely, lovely. Then we have this Genzo. Now this is the only Genzo I own. I know they're not everybody's favourite. What's that? 440C steel. But again, I've used this quite extensively and it works. And it hasn't let me down. You know, it's a good old little knife. Of the Genzos, it's the only one I actually like the look of, which is why I actually only bought this one. But it's what it is. The handle's great. You can hold it. It doesn't move. It's got quite a good texture on it. I don't know what that is. Some sort of plastic, I imagine. I doubt it be anything else, not for the price this cost. But yeah, it works. I mean, that's what you're really after with these sort of things. I mean, these are all nice looking knives. You know, I have work knives as well, which are very practical, but they don't have the prettiness, if you like, of what these are. And that's what these are to me. You know, each one of them is a very individual beauty about it. In my eyes, anyway. But as knife collectors, we all have our own favourites. We all have our own styles that we like. And that's what makes everything so wonderful, because without the individuality of our own favourites, it would all be very boring. We'd all be collecting exactly the same thing. We'd all probably be collecting stainless steel butter knives. Having said that, that's not such a bad thing either. But then you go. the Genzo something or other, and I don't know what its name is. Oops, there we go. But it works. And since I've had it, I've actually not touched this blade up since I've had it. I strop it a couple of times and it's so far kept its edge. It does pretty much everything, this one. Yep. There we are. Put you down there, Mr. Genzo. Then, this one is very much an unsung hero. This Camelus, I've had this Camelus quite a long time now. Camelus chunk. This is a knife I bought before I started collecting knives. I just liked it. I saw it and I thought, I'm having one of those. Steel, probably stainless steel, I don't know. But it keeps its edge. Titanium coated. It's been through the washing machine a few times. I use this for pretty much anything heavy. As far as, funny enough, I use this as a veg knife. I don't have any big kitchen knives, but this, it will chop potatoes, it will cut a pineapple, whatever you want. It works. It feels good in the hand. It's called the Chunk, for whatever reason, I don't know. But yeah, it's a good old knife. One you can rely on. Like I say, these things, you know, you bash them, you beat them, you swear at them, throw them against the wall, but they come back for more. And yes, and this is lovely. And it's another one of them ones that if you're feeling like it, you can use it as a mirror. Yeah. There we are. The Camelus Chunk. Sweet as a nut. Now for a couple of cold steel knives, and then that'll be the end of it. But these two need a special mention. This is the Bushranger Lite. This is a fantastic workhorse. 8CR steel, 8CR, and what's it say? 8CR 13 MOV. This one's made in China. Decent steel. This thing, you can beat it, you can bash it, and it just laughs at you. Is that the best you can do, it will say. And of course it's got the safety lock on it, which is I think it's a very good idea. I mean, this isn't going to come undone anyway, you know, it's Coastal and known for this. But what you have got is you can flick this one on, stick it in your pocket, and as Lynn Thompson said, not quoting him, but what he meant was, if you fall down a hill, roll around, this is not going to come undone and stab you in the ghoulies, because nobody wants that. But as a general purpose, run of the mill, do what you want with it, this is one to get, believe me. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely knife. Never let me down. And finally, let me just, where shall I put this? Oh dear, I haven't got enough room. Put it up there. Finally, it is the SR1 Lite, which is the biggest folding knife I own. Wonderful, 5mm blade, thick, 8CR 13 MOV again. This one's made in Taiwan, by the way. That other one was made in China. Taiwan, I believe, I've got a very, very good reputation for quality, and on this, they have not made any shortcuts. This thing is a thing of beauty. You can do everything you want with this. I believe you could even hammer nails in with this knife. This is one of those ones, like I say, you can bash it, you can beat it, you can swear at it, and it will come back and say, is that the best you got, brother? I want more. And it will just keep on taking it. It is absolutely lovely. Sharp as an edge, sharp as an edge, sharp as a razor. I've cut myself on this a couple of times. You have to be a little bit careful when you're closing this, because, whoops, there you go. Just tend to do that. And that lasts a little bit, like a little bit of a guillotine. Guillotine. There you go. Oh look, I cut myself. See? Can't be too careful. Knife safety. Hang on a minute, I'm bleeding everywhere again. But I take blood thinners, so I do tend to bleed a lot. I'm a bit of a bleeder, as my mum used to say. But look at that. That is lovely. I only got the light because I just didn't have the money for the full-size one. Same with the Bush Ranger. Is it called Bush Ranger? I've forgotten already. Forgot its name. Yeah, Bush Ranger. Yeah, but this is... I recommend it. Get one. Like I say, these are knives that you can guarantee they're going to do the job, and they look half decent as well. So there you have it. That is my lot for now. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I shall join you again the next time I can think of an excuse to show my knives off. I've still got an awful lot I haven't shown, but that's the nature of collecting, isn't it? We collect. Thank you for the feedback you guys have been giving me. I do appreciate it. It's been very, very helpful. So, from the Toad, as always, have a good one, and I shall see you out there.